Okay, let's delete Random McGee, the character. And let's create a new one.
I wonder what this is.
What's this doing here?
I don't really care too much about the character creation, but we'll go for that scar.
Wonder what this looks like. It was important. This could be useful. This could be useful.
Took a minute, but we got there.
When our last hope fails, that you must discover. Our last hope sailed.
So I'm not sure if I want to play this game with a keyboard and mouse or a controller.
An end was found, or so we thought. When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken.
Yeah, looks like Bob's awoken.
For every step, you must reach the tower.
Oh,
Learn what became of our warrior. Face what lurks within.
So when something like that's happening, how good is my audio? Does it come through too quiet,
When
too
our
loud?
last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
We have bored. I think. Already a very nice looking game off the bat. They've done well. The session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. Okay, R2's attack, A is dodge, nothing on X, B's crouch. Cool. To be fair, this is all the stuff it would tutorialise me on if I was patient. We don't do patience though. We just do running around like a crackhead and exploring. Healing items? That looks like a healing item to me. Yep. Press up to use the equipped consumable. Okay. Let's drink the oh, well, I don't even know what you call it. Okay, we've killed our first enemy. We didn't die at the first hurdle. That's always a good start. The lighting in this game is very good. What year did this come out in again? It's like 5 years old at this point, isn't it? I want to say like 2019? Sounds about right. Now, unless I'm stupid, there's no auto lock. Okay, and that's another 2 dead enemies. I'm liking the design of modern aesthetic with like Souls-like combat. First boss? I mean, you're a different enemy at least if you're not a boss. Okay, I feel like that's got to be the boss that we're going to be chasing down. Doesn't appear to be too much exploration in this area. Obviously, given that it is the tutorial area, they never really have much to explore in. Anyway. Okay, so these two guys are going to drop down. Again, very nicely designed. But I think not enough games that are Souls-like are set in the in this sort of era. Oh, cutscene. I'm hearing gunshots actually, I've just realised. Does that mean that I'm about to get my gun? I don't want to save him. I just want him to die so I can get his gun for free. Oh wait, I'm meant to be a hero, aren't I? Damn it, we tried to save him. Although free gun. Door opens at the last possible second? That cliche? Those little fuckers look like they'll be annoying to fight.
Hang in there.
Hurry
You're gonna
up,
be
Ellie!
okay.
We got company! Move! Move!
Oh. Simulacrum, a living potential formless seething mass from which all things were... I was reading that.
You're awake.
Were made in the small hours of the world.
Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad.
No, I
Don't
didn't.
want to start bleeding again, do you?
'Tis but a flesh
I'm
wound.
Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
Who's the commander?
Commander Ford. She's in charge. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Wriggler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back. He's
I'm sorry.
was... Never mind.
He was
The commander said you
eviscerated.
should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
Okay, so it's just boxing if you don't have a gun. Oh, we found a bit of lore, is this? Oh god. Lieutenant Evelyn Cedar, one of only 7 survivors to make it off the atoll, we had to abandon Ward 16 and retreat to Central here in Ward 13. Everyone else, they're all dead. Harsgard, Neville, Green, Parker, Mackenzie, every last one of them is gone. We're the only ones left. The Root invaded Ward 13. There are bodies everywhere, Root and human both. Thankfully, the Root left for some reason. The place is abandoned. The Dreamers are gone. That's what the Root came for. I don't how I know that. I'm certain of it. The Root and the Dreamers are connected somehow. I can feel it. When the Dreamers were killed, the Root no longer had a reason to stay. Captain Ford, commander now, I guess, says we're all holding up here while we figure out our next move. He's fixed the crystal so nothing can follow us from the atoll, and there are only a few physical entrances that should be defensible as long as we need it. God, this is a hell of a nuka. It's been months now. The ward feels almost normal. We cleaned the bodies out, and though there were some doors we still can't get into, Commander Ford has us looking for survivors, getting them into the ward. He's a brave man, smart, not like the bastards who got us into this mess. Thanks to Ford, we survived the first wave of the Root invasion, which is more than can be said for the rest of the world. The Root didn't just come out of the wards, they attacked all over, all at once. No one was ready. Armies were overwhelmed. France even tried nukes in their own land. Then they went quiet. We lost all communication with anyone. The city's a war zone. We're surviving, but barely. How long can we do this? 3rd of May, 1969. I've been having dreams lately. I heard the Root, smell them, watch them from inside their own heads, and they hunt down and slaughter the survivors. When I wake up, I can still feel their joy, their rage. Sometimes it even takes me a while to remember who I am, where I am. It's freaking me out. 24th of May, 1969. We lost so many people today. It took control of a water tower, though it will keep us alive, but I keep wondering if it's worth it. So many people died, so that we can, scrape by until they kill us too? Commander Ford spoke of the dead, assured us their sacrifices would not be forgotten. As long as we have breath, he said, we have hope. I wish I could believe that. 2nd of June, 1969. Ran across some old letters and journals from the folks who lived here before. They were full of hope, excitement. Andrew, Commander Ford, caught me reading, but I guess he's been reading them too. He said their hope worried him. It was misguided, he said, just like we were in Ward 16, just like I am now. I couldn't help but snort. What the hell did he have to be hopeful for? He laughed when I told him he actually thinks we'll survive, that we'll come back from this somehow. I thought he was naive, but his hope is what kept us going, isn't it? It's kept us alive so far. I must have said as much because he smiled and said we were only alive because of people like me, people who caught details he missed and challenged his optimism. He said my cynicism made his optimism more real. I'm laughing again, just thinking about it. Of all the things to be worried about, he's worried about having hope, and he thinks I'm keeping us alive. God, what a man. 12th of August 1969. Had another Root dream last night. This one was different, real. They were waiting for us in my dream, near the hotel courtyard, where we've been growing food. I told Ford about it. I thought he'd dismiss it. God knows my CO did that often enough, but he said it was worth checking out. Good thing too, because they were there, waiting. We fought them off because of my dream. Afterwards, I admitted my other dreams to Ford, said it had been going on for a while. He wanted me to tell the others, so I told the rest of the 7. We'll see what happens, but I think it was the right call. He's a good man, Andrew. I always knew it, but he's a good man. 15th of August, 1969. Okay, but what would it even look like if I hit on the leader of the ward? He doesn't need that right now. We're just trying to survive. Who the hell thinks dating in a post-apocalyptic survival hellscape? Well, clearly someone's never watched The Walking Dead. Screw it, I'm asking him out. 17th of August, 1969. Well, hell. Turns out my feelings were mutual. Andrew didn't say anything because he was worried about what a relationship might do to leadership within the ward. Would it look like favoritism? Would it affect how the others saw me? What about when we argued? He started asking 1,000 questions until I shut him up. And I realised, as I was shutting him up, this was the point. No matter how risky it might be, love is exactly what makes surviving worth the trouble. Besides, we have a goddamn common foe out there. It's not like we'll ever disagree on that. 1st of January 1971. Holy hell, I forgot about this old thing. Yes, you could say I've been distracted. Andrew and I got married last month, and today I'm pregnant. I haven't told Andrew yet. I want to keep it to myself a little longer. It's hard to believe there's a life inside me, a new person who didn't exist before. It was Andrew's idea. I thought he was crazy for even bringing it up. Who would raise a child in this creep show of an earth? Him and his goddamn optimism, but he's right. Children are the future, are the only future we have. I don't know what will happen to this little one, or hell to us, But bringing a child into this world, the root are trying to rip away from us, feels like rebellion. It feels like hope. God damn if that's not exactly what we need right now. I have got a lot of reading to do if I'm going to keep this up the whole game. I can already tell. I mean, hey, at least my reading aloud might actually improve. Just a little bit of vandalism going on right now. This feels like it's going to be the way I've got to go, but I can always come back and explore, I think.
Well, well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Also, where is my
It's
weapon?
with Riggs downstairs. If everything checks out here, I'll see you get it back. I'm my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into war. You will. We'll let the root have you.
I'm trying to get to that island tower across the water. I don't need to tell you anything. I'm trying to get to that island tower across the water.
But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm.
I've got every chance of getting there in the storm.
We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
What can I do for you?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
I'm curious as to where the
on
reactor
lower
is.
basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here. Because I'm
trust
not
me.
losing any more of my people today.
Okay, awesome.
We
Cheers,
already
Shadow.
lost a
I
man
wasn't
down
sure
there
if
a
it
few
was
days
just
ago. I
my
suspect
computer
the
having
root
issues.
have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root.
I feel
You
like
do
I'd be
this
able to
for
fist
us,
him to death.
and I'll make sure you get out of here.
Tear Groot limb from limb. Any option
The sooner
dialogue?
the power's back on, the faster you can get out of here.
So I wonder if this is still classified as tutorial. It feels like it. Riggs, I'm assuming?
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Did you help
what I
me?
could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Riggs. Well, your sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid.
You just wanted
The
it for
blade
yourself.
was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Well, here's hoping the root haven't found a way into the lower levels.
Okay, so it's Dark Souls-like, but not Dark Souls in the way that you can just punch the NPCs.
You lost?
Don't think it's advisable to be punching a generator like that. So we're going to come down here. That's the crystal. And if I'm not mistaken, they are just bonfires from what I've heard people saying when they're playing the second one. It is too satisfying destroying all this stuff. And it paid off. I got scrap. Do
Oh,
you have
traveler.
anything for me?
Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs. Keep your wits about you.
Fun react on the base's lower levels. Have I got to find a new weapon? I didn't really listen to that bit of dialogue, unfortunately. Did anyone hear what this guy over here said when he was saying about my sword being damaged? Unfortunately, as I say, I didn't really hear, as I was trying to deal with a few other issues on the side.
Ford keeps us in the dark, figuratively and literally. Poor Wallace, losing Mark like that.
Oh, okay. Bit slow there, stream elements. Don't know why deciding to re-advertise
got my eye on you.
that I'm streaming. Right. Well, as far as I can tell, I don't have a weapon. And I've got to go down to the reactor. So this could be death number 1 coming up. Unless there's a weapon down here, but... Very nice looking game though, as I say. Oh, here we are. We got another little cutscene. Definitely on the right track then.
What? Where the hell did you come from? You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
What are
Looking
you
for a
doing
friend,
down here?
Les. He said he was coming down here to fix a few things. That was days ago. No one's seen him since. Everyone else wrote him off, but not me. I think maybe he... You know.
Why would he wander off, or why? Well, or was he trying to fix the reactor? I think was he trying to
Yeah,
fix the reactor?
yeah, maybe.
Optimistic though.
Come to think of it, that's probably what he tried to do. Anyway, I'm sure he found some quiet place to sit things out, you know? He'll turn up. So, you ever start a reactor?
How hard could it be?
So you figured you'd just come down here and wing it? Lucky for you,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea.
It needs 2 people to push a button.
Go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh?
Oh, here we go.
Let's see if I can find you something.
Oh, okay. Select your archetype. Hunter. The hunter specializes in long-range, precision-based combat, armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle, sturdy repeater pistol, and versatile scrap sword. The hunter excels at taking out targets before they get close to their mod. Hunter's marks enemies, allowing the hunter to mark their teammates to see targets through walls. It also increases critical hit chance against marked enemies. We've got the ex-cultist. The ex-cultist specializes in mid-range combat and support, armed with the powerful coach gun, sturdy repeater pistol, and deadly scrap hatchet. The ex-cultist controls the mid-range with excellent burst damage. Their mod, Mender's Aura, casts an area of effect heal that gradually restores health for all teammates, and he said enemies there. The Scrapper specializes in close range combat, armed with the devastating shotgun, sturdy repeater pistol, and a massive scrap hammer. The Scrapper is at their best when they're going toe to toe with their enemy. Their mod, Hot Shot, imbues their ammunition with fire, giving it a chance to set enemies aflame. So all things seem to be pretty similar, other than the Hunter seems a bit weaker. I kind of want to go for Scrapper there. I also think I prefer like the outfit for it. Let's go for it.
That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Okay. Okay, so it's wider switch weapons. Let's go start this reactor and hopefully not get immediately murdered by the first bit of combat that we actually have with our new loadout.
Get up there and start the reactor.
Warning, unauthorized use of this terminal is prohibited. Refer to Operation Protocol OPSEC 1107-10-12A before proceeding. Press spacebar to continue. View fault logs. System running below optimal threshold. High drain rate reported from Section 1A, Ward 16. Prototype 0A246. Phase tests in progress. They're all going to be to do with Ward 16, I'm assuming. Oh no. Compression system failure. Condensation detected inside component framework. Shifting to emergency standby protocol. Admin note. Repeat of errant seismic activity has once again compromised key reactor components. What's going on down there in defense research? Okay. Let's go back and we're going to run systems tests. So everything has just failed. Coolant pumps, moderator, pressure system, control rod, steam generator, and the core. Initializing reactor. God, it's very weird having to actually press a button to pick stuff up that drops on the floor. Okay, so far, shotgun is a very nice feeling weapon, like in the hammer as well. Combat from right now is feeling very good. I think I saw one round it. Yeah, I did. Oh, I got lucky there. One came up behind me. I accidentally beat him. I really am enjoying the enemy design so far. Ah, my shotgun didn't kill that guy. We've got to survive another 12 seconds. Which, if I have anything to say about it, will definitely not be happening. Going off of how I dodged right into that attack. And ran straight up into that one. One up here on the stairs.
I got you.
What?
There. That should do it. You fought good. Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
Okay. Oh. So I'm not sure how much of a focus there is on the traders in this game. So that'll be interesting to see. I know usually Souls-likes traders are good, but they're not like the main way of getting stuff, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see if this follows that same formula, or if traders are super viable, like you need to trade with them sort of thing. Oh, got a bit more currency up here as well. Can't be leaving any of that behind. Just in case. Well, oh, that was ammo. Okay. I was gonna say, especially in case the traders are as viable as I was, or as I'm hoping they are. Not enough games give you a big focus on traders for progression. It's always just go here, kill XYZ in the Souls-like genre, and then you get the most powerful things.
Sure is good to have some light around here. You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
My mission is more important than the risks.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
Sure as shit gonna try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there.
A dragon heart.
An old friend told me this little bauble could keep you for death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. With that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Why do you thank you, Baylor?
One more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. You picked a hell of a time.
The Dragon Heart can be used to replenish lost health. There are a limited number of uses before its power is depleted. Dragon Heart charges are replenished after resting at checkpoints or dying. Use LB to use a Dragon Heart. So that is the Estus Flask then. So am I able to trade with him now?
Why don't you
No.
go talk to Ellen? Sure, she'll want
What
to
about
figure this
you? Am I able to
Great
trade
work
with
with
you
the
yet?
reactor, friend. Make a good team.
Those soulless eyes. You've seen some shit. Then again, I'm pretty sure everyone in this world's seen at least some shit. We don't want to go down there. We want to go this way. This is going to be an area where I am constantly getting lost. My sense of direction in here is going to be absolutely awful. Working on the engine still. I'm very happy, but also very sad at the same time that that wasn't explosive. I feel like that's sort of just a rite of passage of games as well. Like, you see a red canister, you have to shoot it and see if it explodes. Where we woke up. So, down here is going to be the office of the woman. Hey.
Glad
We're
to
here,
see you got
Commander.
the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the Dragon Heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
You mentioned the founder of Ward 13.
Suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
I'll take what help I
I
can
doubt
get.
you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Roger, roger. Okay, stuff's not respawned up here. Alright, so come through here. Okay, so the second I come through this door, if I need to go up to her, it's just take a right, not go left like an idiot. Okay, we need to make sure we remember that.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Iron and 150 scrap. Rigs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essential to keeping up with increasingly difficult enemies in the game. Okay, so yeah, that's what it says in the tin. They're already max level, it seems, and I'm going to say pistol. Oh, that is a lot of numbers. We're gonna just pretend we didn't see that menu. I'm not prepared to look at all those. Upgrade the repeater pistol, and we're definitely gonna be upgrading our sledgehammer here, or scrap hammer, sorry.
All right, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got. Ah, there you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
Perfection. Can you even spare the supplies?
We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But, stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Okay, so augments. This is going to be where these big numbers come into play.
You're the stray Ford was talking about.
What did Ford say?
Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash. Alright.
Got it.
Let's see what we're dealing with here. You're looking to lay down some serious hurt. Use this to burn those weeds to the ground. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Yeah, you're a bit fucking grumpy, but okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, a weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage on enemy targets. When the power meter is full, press RB to activate the weapon mod. Some weapon mods activate immediately, others activate an alternative fire mode for the weapon, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. Weapon mods can be equipped by going into the inventory screen, selecting a ranged weapon and hitting X to equip a weapon mod to that weapon. So we go here. Go here. Okay. Okay. Ammunition deals fire damage, which is increased by 15%. Shots have a 30% chance to apply the burning effect, dealing 110 fire damage over 10 seconds, last 15 seconds. That sounds very nice. Let's go return to the commander. Remember, right here. Don't want to be going the long way around. Don't want to take the scenic route just yet. And we're going to look ominously at the crystal.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
Right. And if this blows us all to hell?
Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
Right. So which way are we meant to be going? I see crystal on the map. Crystal, 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 crystal. Push the button. Never mind, put the key in. And access the computer. Axum Series 980 CPU XBZ 35 MHz. Testing internal system. System test failed. Error code 88. Can't use a set admin note unauthorized access. Let's have a look at that system diagnostic quickly. So everything's all succeeded. That sounds good. Let's have a look at the log. December 15th, 1968. The wards on the atoll have been overrun. We used the crystal to escape, but I'm not sure these things can't use it too. I'm shutting it down, and just to be safe, I destroyed the connection between us and the atoll. I don't think I could sleep otherwise. I know there are other ways to travel between wards, but, well, I'm the only one alive for now who has those codes. Should be safe for now. Caution. Attention, residents of Ward 13, do not use the crystal unless absolutely necessary. The crystal attracts the root somehow. It is vital that Ward 13 remain hidden from their attention unless the root are pounding down the door or something. Use a different way out. If the root are pounding the door down, try to find me in my office immediately. And we're going to initialize it. That's pretty cool, I like that. I wonder if this game is made in Unreal Engine. It feels like it's made in Unreal Engine with the particle effects there.
I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
You mentioned the founder.
My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Do you think he's still alive?
He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Activate the Ward 13 Stone achievement unlocked. The session is now joinable, so I've now done the tutorial. I'm glad to say I did not die in the tutorial. That is a feat for me. If there's a way to die in a tutorial, I will usually find it. Use checkpoint. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a flashbang and a half. Survival mode is now available. Survival mode can be accessed from the World Stone under World Settings in Ward 13. Campaign now active. Okay, is that feels like that's going to be the main campaign. Adventure mode, you're looking to kill a particular boss or complete a certain quest. Adventure mode allows you to generate a shorter experience focused on a single world. Adventure mode does not reset campaign progress. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's literally tutorializing me now. Adventure mode can be accessed from the world settings on the world. Yeah, once you may have one campaign and one adventure mode active at all times. World settings to switch back and forth between campaign and adventure mode. Let's travel. We've got nowhere to travel to, unless I'm crazy there. No, I am, aren't I? Travel. Founder's hideout, yes. Tip, radiation reduces your stamina by 50%. Really thought that was a box to smash. Looks really cool. I'm a big sucker when it comes to like a modern looking place, or like, let's say within like the past 100 years, but it's all been like destroyed and overrun. No, that's the wrong button. X. We've got the Ward 13 keycard and the Oil Skin Tonic. And a box to smash. We smash the bookshelf? We can, okay. I'm dying. There's no two ways about it. I always thought the root would get me, or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root. You know that. The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't going to tell you to stop. Not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. That's pretty cool. I like that. The design of these is actually very interesting. Okay, so we've got maps, purple teleporter, orange teleporter, red teleporter. Level 2 links up. The orange links up to an orange on level 2, and the red links up to a red on level 2. Labyrinth, massive tower, appears at certain locations. Entrance to other dimension. The old church. Interesting. This feels like it's just a bit of exploration, possibly. Not the main way to go. Smashy smash. Ooh, I see a shiny. And some iron. Drifter's overcoat and Drifter's trousers. What are the stats looking like on those? A bit worse, but better weight. So that would mean that... Oh wait, hold up. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get this. So it seems, if I'm understanding this correctly, each set is a set. So you wear 3 pieces of it, you get bonuses. So with the scrapper stuff, I'm wearing 3 pieces of that currently, and I'm getting a 30% damage increase, or like I take 30% less damage. Whereas if I was to equip the Wanderer's outfit, I'd be wearing 2 pieces of that, which would be plus 3% damage per stack. And sprinting for 1 second, evading or sliding adds 1 stack of inertia. Inertia stacks increase ranged and melee damage. Maximum of 5 stacks lasts 10 seconds. Increased by stamina regen by 15 per second. Whereas this one has increased total damage from all sources dealt by the wearer to enemies within 5 meters. Receive 15% less damage from enemies. I think it's a no-brainer that I just stick with the scrapper stuff there. Can I smash this? I can smash it. Oh. Damn it, Ellen. It's not my fault your mother's gone. Even if I'd stuck around, Nadine would still be dead. We'd all know a hell of a lot less about the route. I'm doing this for her. I'm doing it for all of them. God, she's so much like her mother. Nadine was a grown woman when I started my search to end the route. She never understood how important it was. She clung to this childish idea that the ward needed a father. What they need is freedom. A better world than the one Husgard and Neville and the rest of us left them with. Ellen doesn't know how good we had it before. She wasn't there. None of them were. I'm the only one left thanks to this goddamn curse. Evelyn understood though. She wanted the route destroyed so much that... But Evelyn's gone now. She's gone. I tried to talk to Ellen again, told her I'd stay this time, make things right. She said, don't bother. Damn it, what does she want from me? I'm trying to be here for her, to see things her way. She doesn't want me to chase after the route, fine, but at least talk to me. There's no room in the ward for me. She says so. I've been sleeping here in my office. I bet Ellen hopes I'll head out on another expedition. God knows I'm tempted to. But no, my daughter's gone. My granddaughter needs me now. There will be time enough to find answers later. Ellen handed me a letter from her mother today. She almost didn't, but she said that would have made her worse than me. The letter, I don't know. Didn't think the route had to be stopped, but that's what Ellen said too, isn't it? When she left us. They have to be stopped. Nothing else matters. Except it did matter. I lost the woman I loved, and they didn't stop. And now I'm the monster. Damn it, Evelyn, you're wrong. You were wrong. You're wrong. I knew it then. I said so, but how am I different now? I could still do it. Everything's here. I could find a way to stop the route. But what's the point? What's the point of fighting when people you care about want nothing to do with you? What's the point of anything? What? Worthless. Should burn it. Walk it into the dark. Never return. Burn it all. What have I done? It's over. Half a century of notes and data? Gone. God, what have I done? It's been months since my last entry. I think I did the right thing. Destroying my work didn't make any difference to Ellen, but it was tempting me to go back, to hunt for a solution that doesn't exist. Now that it's gone, I'm free. I don't blame Ellen for not speaking to me. I'm a stranger to her, to the ward. I can serve them better by leaving. I make a better legend than a leader. I'll give the key and the heart to Ellen. I don't need them anymore, but someone else might. Someday, the ward's in their hands now. It always was, I guess. Question is, where do I go from here? I can't stay in this world. I've decided that much. I don't think it would help Ellen any if people could find me. Anyway, Earth is rancid with root. But without the crystal, the root mother, they said she's still in that shell of an old church. She knows everything the root does. Hell, she could probably even give me a lead on the route if I just... No, that chase is over. But she could help me reach another world. Some place where I can find out what's next. If anyone can give me an alternative route, it's her. It's time I spoke to her again anyway. I've avoided her for long enough. And slidey slide. Seems he starts to go a little bit crazy there. Okay, that's not something I can destroy. Pallets? Yeah, I can destroy the pallets. Have we read this? No, we haven't. Ellen, I want you to know that I love you and I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this. I know that. It's time for me to go. It took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the root mother in that old church past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world and then I'll be gone. Goodbye. I'm assuming we're about to follow in this guy's footsteps with how much they've mentioned the root mother. I don't know if this is an NPC that's friendly or if it's a boss. This looks absolutely fucking beautiful. Looks beautiful. Immediately start shooting. No, that's not a smashy smash. That's a dead end. If anyone knows of like any hidden areas in this, by the way, that I'm going to walk past, feel free to let me know. We've got some more iron here. Be able to upgrade our weapons. That's good. I always try to explore as much as I can. But obviously sometimes it's a bit hard to find everything that you possibly can. Let's go out the back here. We got a smashy smash here. Oh no, it's not a smashing one. Okay, let's see what this chest has in it. Do we think it's got the other piece of that armor set? It does not. It has a bunch of scrap iron and an ammo box. I'm assuming if I run out of ammo, it's like most games where you just place down an ammo box and it gives you X amount of ammo. Or is it an instant consumable where it will just replenish all ammo that I'm missing? Nearly got hit there. Flying in the back of the truck. What have we got here? Adrenaline. So am I able to... Okay. Increase movement speed by 15%. Standing aim movement speed by 25% and melee speed by 10%. Lasts 30 seconds. Ammo box. Yeah, replenishes all ammo. Cool. Okay, there's something in this building. A little bit slow on the dodge there, but that's fine. We only took one hit. And we just got a pickup there. I think that might have just been some ammo. More scrap and iron though. It's good that they seem to be quite abundant. It means I'm not having to, or not going to have to be too cautious about what I spend these things on. I don't want to go all the way up just yet. Oh, I thought I heard someone behind me. Someone's behind me. A bit of handgun ammo. Make sure we're fully loaded. Don't want to be making a rookie mistake of going into a room with 0 ammo in our weapons. I've totally never done that before in a game. I mean, so far, it's looking like... I want to say... I mean, you've got a grandfather who remembers what the world was like before. And then you've got, obviously, the grandkids and that now. So it seems like, let's say, 60-odd years since the end of the world. Is what my guess is. I mean, everything looks like quite dilapidated and rusty, which... I feel like if it was 60 years, though, I feel like the buildings would have broken down a bit more, so it might not even be that far. I mean, the grandfather was out exploring as well. If I'm understanding correctly. I'm in the pharmacy, it seems. Okay. It's just a normal fire escape taking me up to the area I just was. No, but yes. Music. We hear music. We're gonna have to head towards that in a second. I just want to smash these real quick. That smash? That's not smash. Okay, so it seems it is just wooden stuff that is smash. Metal is no smash. We're going to ignore that for 2 seconds. The music is very intriguing. But I saw smashable stuff. I'm hearing enemy noises. Oh no, it's blocked. Okay, so it seems that was a headshot multiplier, unless I'm crazy. Oh. Oh god, we've not seen you before. We got a new enemy. Where have you gone? You little bastard. Jesus Christ. Okay, these guys seem to be very strong. We got one down. It was that to heal. Beat him. I mean, he's low. He's dead. There we go. It's a scrap long gun ammo. Seems to just be bullets. I feel like I'm ignoring the crystal back there. I feel like that's something that I should have been able to activate. Let's get rid of you for a second. We've got some figuring out to do. Smash. Okay, there is a map. The map is not very useful in this situation. But it... Yeah, maybe I do just have to keep going around this way. Or I'm playing it on hard mode and making this even more awkward for myself. We will soon find out, I'm sure. Smash. Scrap. Yeah, I didn't steal it. I took it out on loan. And also, I kind of went for bitch because I didn't know how you'd react to me coming in and going asshole or cunt or something. Bitch is the safest thing. You tell me how far I can push it and I will push it. Yeah, see, that exactly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, I don't want to push it a bit too far and your mods go, yeah, fuck this guy, get him out of here. How's the rest of your day been after your stream anyway, mate? I remember you saying that you were with the family earlier. So, in the end, I tried to get help from Shadow with Voice Meter, and I basically just went all the way back to Steel Series GG because I was about to crash out when it came to Voice Meter. And all I've done is I've just moved my mic slightly, so instead of it being like down by my keyboard, it's now further up by my mouth, but there's still, I'd say, about 2 hands width of a gap. But at some point I might get a new mic anyway, which doesn't do the whole compression thing. See if that sounds any different. Ooh, we got a trait point. What do we go for, do you think? Endurance, which is stamina, vigor, which is health, or warrior? I'm thinking health is always the best in these. I'll let you pick, Tweaky. What one do you think? You think go for a bit of health, a bit of stamina, or a bit of damage? It is melee damage. I'll let you decide. we've got more stuff to smash here. I feel like I'm being robbed right now. It's wood and I can't smash it. The whole world is a lie. Another box of scrap. I still want to know about the crystal that I'm seeing over there. I think it's one of those I loop all the way around to it. It's the only thing that really makes any sense to me. Have I been in here? I don't think I've been in here. Have I? Yeah, I've been in here. I think. My sense of directioning this game is already absolutely flawless. Without fail, never going to get lost. Totally didn't just get lost there in that very small section. Yeah, that was just the same building. It's just a different angle from it. Can we go all the way up here though? Nah, that doesn't link up. And that's just dead end then. So we'll come back out here. Oh, hello. That is a symbol of some description on the map. That is a... Let's have a look. Travel? That looks like a travel to the sewers. Okay. We're going to ignore you for 2 seconds and go back and finish off exploring then, because I'm assuming that's the way to go. Possibly, maybe, hopefully. And jump through the window. Do the action roll for it. Action roll. Oh fuck, that's a big guy. That's a big guy and he made me his bitch. Oh, I'm bleeding. Let's pop a quick Estus. God damn, that bleed messed me up. What are you though? Luminite crystal. See, I feel like now that I've got a bleed, I've now basically got a fire lit under my arms, so I've just got to keep rushing, not really do much exploration. But if I don't do exploration, I feel like I'm going to miss out. And we have a skeleton with a strange coin. What does that do for us when it's at home? It seems to be equipment, it was saying. Shadow, are you still kicking about in chat, mate? Okay, we seem to have a choice actually on where we want to go. We've got 2 places where we can go down, or is this one possibly going up actually? We might be at... No, this is going down. We're going down into the sewers. Still got that perk point. Anyone got any recommendations? Health, stamina, or damage? You guys get to make the decision. And while we wait for that, we'll come down here. Let me also, in case it's a thing with the game actually, I've just had a thought. Let me cap my FPS. I think I saw that as an option somewhere. Was it system? No. Video. Maximum FPS. Let's lock that to 60. Ooh, maybe not lock that to 60. Maybe let's lock that a little bit higher. Just feels off to me. Obviously, you guys were. There we go. 90's a bit better. You guys wouldn't be able to pick up on that. So, Shadow votes for stamina. 1 per point in stamina. Thank you, Shadow. I really am just a vandal when it comes to destroying stuff in games. Resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo and dragon hearts at the cost of respawning all basic enemies in the world. In multiplayer, resting also respawns any fallen allies. All players must be using a checkpoint in order to rest. Okay. So we got a mini crystal there. And we are now entering the hidden no, I am not fucking with you. Hidden sanctum. That looks creepy. I'm gonna go touch it. Touch. What have I done? I started a fight with something. That was not what I was expecting. I was expecting you to teleport. Oh god. Oh god. Are we about to get our first death here? Absolutely. Did I say absolutely? I meant absolutely not. I had that. I had full faith in myself there. Not a moment of doubt in my mind. Perfectly under control. That time we got a bandage, so that, I'm assuming, is just something that I use for my inventory to stop bleed? Yeah, cool. Okay. So, you can leave me alone. That's just back the way we came, but with obviously the grate on the other side. A bit of loot back there, and what the fuck are you? Suicide bomber. You got a bit of scrap, bit of iron, a bit more weapon upgrade potential. Very nicely done there. Is this going to be the same guy, do we think? Let's deal with these guys down here first. Be a bit smarter than previous. Different guy. Oh boy. Okay, I have no idea what... Oh god. Heal, please. Just in time. Literally was 1 HP off dying there. Turns out I'm not very good at this game. I mean, I'm happy I've made it, what, an hour so far? Since I last... Or since I've died? Well, I've not died. So I've made it an hour so far. That's always a good sign. Right, let's loot our little chest back here. Don't want to be forgetting you. We've got all that scrap, all that iron, all that good shit. Let's keep moving on. And down this way. We've got more enemies. We're going to ignore you for now. I wonder what root rot is as a stats effect. Was I being chased? No. Thought I was being chased there for a second by that little guy. Shroud. Again. I'm assuming these are something you've got to kill within a specific time period. Otherwise they just despawn. Is what I'm picking up from this. Or it's just a noob trap. Which is another thing that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I'm imagining that everything that costs scrap, I'm just guessing that scrap is the currency, to be honest, but I'm guessing that if it is the currency, it is going to be very expensive because the amount of scrap it's giving me so far, I'm at 2,000 scrap. So it seems more than abundant, which is good. Jesus Christ, that nearly gave me a heart attack. Oh god. Line. Oh god. Oh, was there more? God damn. Oh my. Oh, hello you. Right, you're gonna stab me, no. Oh god. We are so close to death right now. Come on. I mean, we've got our first checkpoint at least, but come on, don't die yet. Not yet. Come on, a little bit longer. Ooh, we just got a Heart Seeker. That's a ring that gives us a 100% crit chance against non-aggressive enemies and increased crit damage by 20%. That sounds quite good. I usually quite like crit builds in games, so that is promising. Nope. I can just picture the masochists doing no-hit runs of this game. With it obviously being a Souls-like and that. It's something that I've always admired, just how much dedication they've got to learning a boss's pattern and that, so that they can do it without being hit once. I don't think that's something that I would ever be able to do in a game. Avoiding every hit and like learning it to that level takes so long. It is such an impressive feat. Like, and the fact that some people have even done it with the Dark Souls games, like where they've done it with no hits on a Guitar Hero controller or something, absolutely mind-boggling to me. What have we got here? We've got an enemy around here somewhere. Sneak attack! Oh, we got a boomer back there. Kill the boomer. And we have a Tome of Knowledge. Are you just a trait point? You are. Okay, so we've got 2 trait points. I'm going to go for a bit more stamina again. Pretty even split right now. We're at 5 Vigor, 4 Endurance, 4 Warrior. Oh, I've actually got a heal. I didn't even notice that. This whole time I've been there like, oh, I hope I don't die. I hope I don't die. You got a fucking healing item. Oh, we back. Let's have a quick look. Sorry about that again. Let me get back up to OBS so I can keep a little eye on it on the right hand side over here. We've got it saying that we've not dropped any frames again now, so hopefully it might have just been an issue with one of the settings that I changed when I last tried to optimize my OBS. So again, sorry about that to everybody watching. I'm gonna head up here and just do a little continue on. I'm thinking that we're gonna be leaving any second now. And once we get out of here, we will be all good. Black tier. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to read that. That loading screen was so fast. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just stop at this checkpoint. We're going to watch... Oh, consumables. Consumables can be used to replenish ammo, heal character, or to remove status effects such as bleed. You can purchase consumables from Reggie in Ward 13. Using and conserving ammo is an important part of the gameplay in Remnant. Use melee weapons to dispatch easier foes without expending ammo. Search the environment to find ammo boxes. If you have more ammo or if you need more ammo boxes, talk to Reggie in Ward 13 to purchase more. There are many deadly status effects in the world of Remnant. Matching status effects with the appropriate curative is important. These curatives can be purchased from various merchants, including Monsieur Reggie in Ward 13. Okay, we've also just come back up here, which does this look like we're still in the sewers? Well, we didn't go up, did we? We just went through a door there. So... Oh, fog, that means boss fight. I'll be about to get our first death in a boss fight. Right. Where is he? I don't know if these little guys respawn, if it's even worth killing them. Okay, goddamn. Let's just clear out all the little guys for now. As with every Souls-like, first time you go into a boss fight, you are just learning the fight. So... Okay. Oh, there he is. Heal again. Dodge around that corner. Oh, you prick, you shot me. Right, let's get one more heal off. He's almost dead. Nearly took a cleaver straight to the face. We got a guy behind us, thought it was March. Reload again. Come on, come on. Right, let's kill you quickly. We did it. Nearly died, but we just about did it. Jesus Christ. Okay. We got an item called Shadewood. Don't know if that was a drop from the boss or if that was just an item that I found off of an enemy in here. So that's something I've got to look at. Give me 2 seconds again, sorry. There we go. And I think I can climb over here. Well, no, don't even need to climb, just need to run round. And we can have a look. What was that shade wood that I picked up? Trophy, possibly? Feels like a trophy. I'm still bleeding. Maybe we will die to that boss fight. Just after the fight has concluded. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Think that is everything in here done. Just gotta get out of here now. Which looks like we gotta go upstairs. Yeah, not too bad. Just doing my first playthrough of Remnant. Like, never played this game before. Had it in the backlog for a little while and thought, give it a try. So far, I'm sort of kicking myself for not giving it a try sooner. A very enjoyable experience. Oh, okay, that seems to just loop up with where we first came into here. Well, not where we first came in, but where we discovered, discovered earlier on. Because over here is that crystal. So, has that given me a way to the crystal? I know it hasn't looped up in the way I thought it would. It has looped up, but as I say, not in the way that I thought. We have a checkpoint crystal here. Let's give this a little touch. Like so. You have enough resources to upgrade a weapon and or a piece of armor. Upgrading weapons and armor allows you to overcome increasingly difficult challenges. Tough enemies have more health, and upgrading a weapon will increase its damage output. Hit harder, armor prevents damage, yada yada. Visit Rigs in Ward 13 to upgrade your weapons and armor. So, your typical.
Old MacDonald had a farm. B5, B4 farm. Man, farm. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on that farm. Tomorrow.
Ah. Is this that founder guy?
Stew's looking good. Look at that. Oh, just like I like it. This is gonna be good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That was written by Mildred and Patty Hill years ago. My mom would tell me that story about happy. And then she'd sing it to me, and I'd say, happy birthday, right back to you, Mom. Come in. Old Matu's home is yours. Mi casa e su casa, as my ma used to say. At least I think that's what it means. So, what brings you up here? Come to chat? Come to trade?
How'd you survive out here?
Travis and his boys bring me food once in a peck. And this old heliocopter makes a mighty good sniper's nest for any dead wood what come waltzing by. This am I lonely at times. But that makes the occasional visitor all the sweeter.
That's a good mate.
Listen to me talking your ear off already. I got a million stories, but I'm sure you're here for a reason. So, what's your deal?
What kind of stories have you
It's a
got?
better question. Let's see. What would a young'un like you want to hear? Ma used to tell me about the old world. This place was called the USA, and it was huge, stretched from one ocean to other. This place was filled with people, more of them than was fit for counting, all working together, huh? Making the world a better place. Why, they had people on the moon. They had talking animals. They had water what could heal you just by looking at it. I reckon you don't believe me. No one does. But the world was a damn paradise afore the Deadwood came. I ain't putting you to sleep now, am I?
No, tell me more.
Ace and Wes, huh? You met those scroungers yet? Almost as crazy as the Crazy Eight, those two. I hear they took up in Ward 13 now. Reckon it won't last long. Those two, they got trust issues. Don't hear me wrong, friendly folk, helpful in a pinch and more likely to find food than 100 Fords. But that's just it, ain't it? I bet if you dig hard enough, you'd find a stash the rest of the ward knows nothing about. You've probably got folks to get back to now, yeah?
No,
Sure
tell me more.
thing. It's a funny thing. So, I used to have to keep an ear out for Deadwood, yeah? Had to pick them off before they climbed up here. Weren't hard, but wouldn't you know it? The Deadwood stopped coming. I never known Deadwood to be the quitting type. Especially on account of that time I killed 300 of them for breakfast. 300 of them for breakfast. I ain't complaining, of course. Give me plenty of time to read. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to an old mutter.
Oh my god, it's still going? Jesus, I'm curious if this loops dialogue at all.
Sure thing. Bet you didn't know I make a mean bowl of stew. Heck, back when the Crazy Eight were running around, we were known to go for days with only that stew in our bellies, and it was good enough for us. They used to tell me it gave them the stamina of 10 men. In fact, this one time. Oh, hey, you know what? I just cooked up some if you're looking to try it. For a prize.
More, sir.
Sure thing. I used to run with the Mud Dogs, you know? Hell, I used to lead them before Brabus took over. Brabus is my boy, he is. You might say he always led us. The old Mud Dogs fought for him since he could chew. Later on, of course, the old Mud Dogs got a little long in the tooth, and the young'uns took Brabus as their own. Well, I know when a good thing's a good thing, so I stepped back, I did. Brabus has been leading the pack ever since. I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to an old mutter.
I feel like I'm getting to the stage where he's about to start looping his dialogue. Does everything seem stable again to everyone so far? Sorry about this.
Ah, ain't surprised. Don't be a stranger. Pull up a pot, friend. Let old Mud 2 spin you a tail. Ah, where's? And ends, really?
Merchants buy and sell items for scrap. Most merchants sell consumables which are useful for curing status effects and stocking up on ammo. So ammo box 200. Mudtooth's stew, which increases stamina, lasts an hour. Effect will stay after death. And oh, we got. What is that emo? I can't actually work it out. We got Tweaky emoting in the chat though.
Farewell, friend. Come round again.
Oh, twerking tater. Okay. I thought it was something twerking. As I say, I'm giving it one last try with the changing of servers. If that doesn't help, I will have to call it there on the stream for today while I try and figure out what is going on. But hopefully it was just a Twitch server error. One of the best things to do would have probably been to send it over to YouTube stream as well, see if that has issues, as I thought. But I'm not smart I come up with these ideas at the very end. So we're gonna go down the end of the street here. Nah, I ain't fucking with you again. You ain't bleeding me, bitch. Two hits to avoid a bleed, I'll take that. Three hits to avoid a bleed, I'll take that. And we've got another one of those luminite crystals. Need to figure out what they're used for. We come down the end here. We got some loot, it seems. Let's have a look, see. Just some more iron, just some more iron. But at least we'll be able to upgrade our weapon. And that's you dead as well. Around to the right here, this is a very fucking nice looking area, god damn. Am I able to... Not what I wanted to do, but kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my weapon away. Like, I could picture this making a really nice screenshot. Little hidden area? No, not little hidden area. And we got 5 shots off on you. Really should probably go back and upgrade the gun at some point to shiny. We've got a shiny up on the horizon. And we've also got an enemy getting angry at us. We ignore the angry enemy though. What's he going to do? Attack us? He wouldn't dare. The shiny is a Tome of Knowledge, which is another trait point. Speaking of which, I've got 2 of those at this point. We're going to go for a bit of health, bit of stamina. Boop. Come here, let me say hello to you with my hammer. Oh, you throw shit at me. When someone wants to greet you, you do not throw stuff at them. Oh. How inconsiderate of him. More iron. Nearly lost that piece, or ignored that piece of iron. That? No. I'm disappointed. I thought I could smash that. We got some loot here, which is more iron. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, the iron seems to be so abundant that you don't really have to worry too much about missing any of it, which is a good thing. Like, I'm imagining it's one of those things where it's so abundant you don't have to worry too much about if you miss any, and you don't have to hard decide which weapon you want to use. You've got a bit of leeway to experiment around a bit. Okay, I've just literally looped up here. Oh, I didn't kill you? Damn. Look. Thought I had enemies coming up behind me. Oh no, it must have been this one. Or the one that's right next to me, stabbing me in the throat. That could also be the one that, you know, was throwing stuff at me. Another loot chest. Very nice, very nice. Ammo on the floor out here. And let's have a bit of a look at the map. We want to go straight through this building, it seems. And then we want to go straight through this next one. Have I already explored this one? I feel like I explored this one. Yeah, I definitely explored in here. Really thought that was some loot that I hadn't found. I'm such a fucking loot goblin in games. Okay, so this is just looping up to a dead end. Doesn't appear to be full damage so far, which is a good sign for me. Love throwing myself off of little cliffs and stuff. Shiny. So shiny. You thought you could hide from me, but you couldn't. An oil skin tonic, which I'm assuming extra health? Removes infected. Okay. Doesn't appear to be much else out here other than a few little things that we can smash up. Oh, never mind. Another ammo box as well. I'll shut my mouth. Let's face it, no I won't. I talk too much. So yeah, this is going to be our story game for a little while, by the way, everybody. Probably be mixing this in with either some Terraria, some 7 Days to Die, or Factorio. Not sure which one of those I'm going to pick as my non-story driven game, but I'm thinking of getting rid of Battlefield on stream for a bit. And just sort of playing that in my own time. I'm really struggling to work out how long after the end of the world this game is meant to be taking. Everything I know is telling me not to go towards the light, but at the same time this looks very enticing. I'm going to go towards the light. Ooh, another little checkpoint. Getting a nice little collection of them racked up at this point. You have enough resources to make a weapon, or to get a weapon mod. Let's see. Can I just travel there then, and then travel from the ward straight back to there? Or am I stupid? Let's have a look.
You know what old stuff I find the most of around here? Lab coats. I need lab coats for in a fortress like this.
To do science.
Hello.
How else are you going to save humanity?
Oh, traveler. You've done right by Ward 13 so far. Commander Ford still wants me to keep an eye on you. At least for a bit. I know you've been helping us, but we gotta be careful, now more than ever.
Who are
I'm
you?
Lieutenant Ward. Commander Ford put me in charge of security. Not all enemies are root, you know. We gotta protect our own. You're only allowed in the main chamber and the armory, got it? No wandering around the restricted areas.
Sure, whatever you say.
You show you're not grifting us, and maybe Ford will let you join Ward 13. Officially. A place like this doesn't run without rules.
I mean, it
Commander
could do.
Ford runs a tight ship here. It's how we've lasted so long against the root.
So you're Bo Ward of Ward 13.
Yeah. Commander Ford gave me the name. I didn't have one when she took me in. I figure it means I'm part of the ward. It's my home.
What's your
I run
job?
security for Ward 13. I mean, I'm still learning the ropes, but the commander wouldn't give me this job if she didn't think I was fit to serve. We run drills all the time. I mean, I'm ready for anything.
I have more questions, and do you know anything about the founder of Ward
I know he
13?
founded the ward. He closed the gates to protect everybody from the root. But Commander Ford doesn't like it when people talk about him, though. I mean, it seems like the founder was a hero, but she's always got this scowl when he's mentioned.
What can you tell me about Commander Ford?
She's a great leader. She taught me everything I know. Like, I never knew my parents. I mean, everybody here raised me, really, but well, she's always been my mentor. She can be tough, though. I mean, a commander has to make the hard choices, right? I mean, I still think I could have pulled Mark in the gates without the root making it in, but well, she had to make a call, and I gotta respect that.
You grew up here?
Yeah, Commander Ford found me at the gate when I was a few months old. Now, honestly, things aren't bad here if you stay inside. Good people, well, all right, food. And most importantly, strong walls. Now, I haven't been out in the city, but Ace tells me stories. And it sounds like a nightmare. I'm happy I grew up here. It means I can give back, too. Keep us safe. I hope Wallace likes it here. I mean, it won't be easy without Mark. I'll look out for him.
That's all for now.
No restricted areas.
Ace, isn't that the person that crazy old man was talking about? Let's also stick our head around here and speak to this
Anything
man.
you need? What do you
I'd like
need?
to see your wares. So, NPCs throughout the world and Ward 13 can be used to craft new items, weapon mods, boss weapons, armor, etc. Each crafting recipe has a number of required materials plus scrap which are required to craft the item. Acquired crafting materials can be viewed under the materials tab under player inventory by pressing the options button. So if I had the DLC, I could craft adventurer goggles and a hero's sword. I can upgrade my armor, which I'm not sure if I really want to. I can buy a hunting rifle. Okay, so that's the other starting gear that if I'd have picked the other classes, I could have gone and got those. Okay. I think... yeah, I'm going to do one upgrade on each of the scrapper things. Just that little bit of extra protection. And then I'm going to do an upgrade on each of the weapons. So we'll do 3 on that, 1 on that, and 1 on that. Hopefully I've not just fucked myself.
Be safe out there.
Ugh. I'm not in the mood for Chad. Yeah?
Let's trade.
Alright then.
Rattleweed. Shoots projectile that summons a rattleweed upon impact with 200 health and draws aggro on enemies within 10 meters for 10 seconds. Does not affect powerful enemies. Buy items. I could buy a Hunter's Mark. Marks all enemies within 35 meters of the... okay, so that's just the other weapon mods as the starters. Got ya. What if we head this way? What do these people have to say to us? Really shit with names. I already forgot everyone's name, pretty much. Okay, you are just a... oh, I was just a bit too close. I'm Whispers, new here. Got no speech. I'm good with threads. Make your armor nice. Bring glowing fragments. What happened to your voice? Stabbed in the neck, still alive. How long have you been at Ward 13? Few weeks. Left the gang, came here. Lady upstairs finally let me in. Why did you leave the gang? I have a gut feeling it's got something to do with being stabbed in the neck. I'm getting old. Ain't no getting old out there. I'd like to see your wares. Okay, so survivor's tunic skin. I said this is just cosmetics. Am I able to like view these things? Oh, there's a lot of DLC outfits. He just scribbled by on his board there, by the way.
We did some good down at the reactor. Spirits are way up. Told him I couldn't have done it alone. And that's true. I'm only sorry we didn't find less. Guess my lucky coin couldn't keep him safe.
So I've gone back to the ward for now. I'm just having a quick look around at all the traders.
Bring it by, yeah? I'll deal your fare.
Is this your lucky coin?
Found it. Wait. From the city? Less. He could still be. How about that?
Here, the coin belongs to you.
It means a lot, friend. Oh, let me give in kind. Take my pistol. It's, got a few lucky shots still in there.
I've just, gone into, like, the, subway part, I want to say it is. Don't you need your pistol?
I'll always find what I need out there. Hey, I won't forget this.
Magnum revolver. Let's trade. Okay, so she can sell me some iron. She can craft iron and stuff, and I can just sell her stuff. And last but not least, let's see what he's got for sale.
We weren't properly introduced before. Name's Reginald Malone, but you can just call me Reggie. If you're looking for a fix to what ails you, I'm your guy. Or if you just want to swap stories, I'm good for that too. I bet you got your share.
Not really, mostly running and looting.
Oh, don't sell it short, friend. Best stories are in the details. Man, it's good to see a new face again. Folks around here getting grim these days.
So, as the title says, this is my first time playing it. I am honestly, so far, very shocked that I've never played it before.
Not easy keeping yourself together day to day with the monsters all around us. Yeah, give a kind word where you can and the world ain't all bleak. But hey, you found us a way out, didn't you? You're the hero of the war today, friend. Keep spreading the hope.
I'd like to see your wares. So he sells a damage received is increased. Sorry, am I reading that correctly? Damage received is increased by 300%, and damage dealt is increased by 15. So that's got to be for, like, if you're doing, like, a challenge run, then.
Safest of travels.
Okay, so we're done having a look around here. Let's get back out there. Really like the particle effects around this. It is just so satisfying to look at. No, don't want to reroll the campaign. If I travel to return to last checkpoint, and that will take me back to where I was before. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so I'm just down here. Got to do the age-old smash and smash and smash, and not a one piece of scrap. If there's any like secret areas that would be quite important while I'm playing, by the way, feel free to let me know. I try to explore as much as I can, but as is always the case with this style of game, you never find all the secret areas, unfortunately. This fungus is cool. dodge, and... Did he just hit his friend? Ah. What a good teammate. And another one of those Luminite crystals. Need to find out what they're used for. I'm assuming it's just a crafting material. That's what it seems like it is, going off of the name. So how many times have you played this game, by the way? What are you? Yeah, that's kind of natural selection, isn't it? Hold on, I just rolled and it put me out. I am in love with this game. Oh god. Oh wow. I think the only game that I've played a lot would, and when I say a lot, would probably be like 3 times of like this sort of style, would probably be the first Dark Souls. I have played that game so much and I'm still just as bad as the first time I played it. There's some friends who are currently playing the second game, and they've told me like countless times that I should play this. And I've been like, oh, I'll get to it, and thought, why not give it a try on stream? Might turn into something a bit funny. So what character would you say is your favourite, like the archetype, or archetype? Not archetype. I see a shiny over there. We'll be going for that in a second. Just want to make sure I get everything I can see over this side. Okay, so is it kind of... I don't know why my mic peaked like that, sorry. Is it kind of like a... almost like an endless game sort of thing? Almost a roguelike in that regard? Or is it more linear like Dark Souls is, obviously? I'm still very impressed by if you blow those up and you roll, it puts you out. I've got to say, like, the level design, again, is absolutely beautiful. The art department did a very, very good job on this. But again, I am a sucker for somewhat modern settings with apocalyptic feelings. Okay, cool. Are the bosses, like, do they end up getting to, like, I'm going to compare it to Elden Ring now. Do they get to the same sort of difficulty as Melania or something? Okay, he had a shield on. Only reason I ask is because obviously it will be interesting to see just how advanced the dodging ends up getting. Ow, you stabbed me. It's not very nice. I really want to know who pissed off Groot. That's all I'm saying. I thought he was meant to be friendly, but right now he's not seeming too friendly. Wrong button. Just letting everyone know, we've probably got about another hour and 25 minutes left on the stream for the day. So hopefully, in this time, we'll be able to make it to the first, like, big boss. I don't know if this is a game with big bosses, but it feels like it. I like how you can just see the enemies on the roof as well. Where did you fall down to? On the other side. Hold on, I've got loot to grab. Don't attack me. Thank you. They're not very nice to their friends, are they? They always just attack each other. Probably shouldn't sprint around the corner here. Probably should play it a little bit safer. Oh god. Hey, don't attack me in the back. That's not very considerate, is it? Come on now. Face shots only. There we go, that's a slight bit better. Bit annoying still. You hit me, I didn't like that, but... yes, I've only seen you one time and I already do not like you. The second time I've seen you. Let's reload the shoddy. Attack him once. There we go. I am getting really good at this whole trading hits thing. Can one of the mods please delete that message and ban that account from the chat, please? We want to get that out of here as quick as we can, please. Nah, it's all good, mate. You got to do what you got to do. I was just asking how in-depth do the boss fights get if you had to compare it to another style of Souls-like? Like, would you put them on par with, like, some of the, like, Elden Ring bosses, for instance? Or would you say that they're more relaxed than, like, Melania, for instance? If you know that one. I don't know if you've played that or seen anyone play it. I know obviously it was everywhere for a small period. Way more relaxed. Okay. See, I like that. I felt like some of the Elden Ring bosses went a bit over the top, especially in the DLC. Okay, more beginner Souls-like. To be honest, I can sort of see that with the whole like ranged weapons thing. Like, I feel like it's got to be quite hard to make a Souls-like based around ranged weapons. I mean, they've done an amazing job so far. I thought I killed you. I mean, as you can see, I'm still getting hit a ton, even with it being listed as a beginner Souls-like. So what sort of games is it, other than this, that you like to play them? Do you sort of stick more towards the Souls-like, or do you just play a bit of everything then? Oh, we got a little bit of loot hiding from us here. Let's check the roof. Anything hiding up there? We've got no one hiding up there. That's good. Not going to get touched up by it. Doesn't appear to be any loot in here. Is this a bit of lore? It is not. And again, heading towards the light. Thermal geode. The fire that burned the world could not burn everything. What's left? Didn't get to read that, sorry. Not really any exploration to do down here. What does this say? Does it give us a hint as to where we are? No hints to where we are. Let's see, does this tell us anything? Okay. What MMOs do you like? I've in the past like few years started playing Final Fantasy online myself, and I go between playing and not playing RuneScape quite a lot. Okay. So I'm assuming you quite like the Path of Exile games as an example then. Would you classify that as a in-depth character build system, or are you more on about like the what's the word I'm looking for? The character customization, the visuals. I've played my share of Souls-likes to know that that's a boss over there. I'm just waiting for this death counter to have to be changed. It is going to hurt to change. At the end of the day, breezing through it wouldn't be any fun. We like a bit of challenge. Alright. Well. Been playing things like Warframe, Once Human, Outriders, and yeah, PoE. Okay. See, I've played a bit of PoE 2, but not too much. Not touched Once Human, and Outriders, I recognise the name, but never played it. I think Warframe I played back on the PS4 a little bit. This is definitely a boss fight, by the way. So I sort of stick, as I say, more to RuneScape at the minute, and maybe not a boss fight. It's shown up as green, which is ally. And
oh. Seeks the Roots Council. Closer, child. It's you. the one who washed ashore. We see all things. We are the Root Mother, a vessel of wisdom through which the Root speaks. What is it you seek?
I'm looking for the founder. He came to see you.
Founder, consumed by desperation and pride, now gone beyond this world, an unwitting harbinger of... Could it be? Has the hour come? Yes. Clearer it becomes. You seek to end the root, but the path is hidden. This vessel knows the road you seek. Help we must, but not where ears can hear. They will come for us when bonds we break. Will you protect? Will you trust?
I will protect you. Do what you have to do.
Prepare yourself. They are coming.
Maybe it's not a boss fight. Maybe it's just a time defense then. One that I'm sad to hear about recently is New World apparently has had its last update just as they were starting to turn things around with the player count and like with the community, which is such a shame. It showed such promise in MMOs. Oh shit! Get away! Yeah, Warframe. I've heard that it's definitely changed a lot since I played it on PS4. So, what sort of thing is Outriders then? As I say, I recognise the name, but past that point, I'm not really familiar with what it is. Oh god, there's a big man with a sword. God, I just had to use myself as a meat shield there for a second. Nah, failed. Knew I was going to fail that. We got this. Second time's the charm. And that does count as a death. So we need to up our death counter. Let's quickly tab out. And we're going to go here. We're going to go properties. And we're going to change that to 1. Hopefully that has just updated on the stream properly. Yes, it has. Brilliant. I'm going to keep that up so it's nice and easy to change it again. Is it going to just put us straight back in, or have I got to speak again? Seems I've got to speak again.
Prepare.
I think I'm going to stay here and use the gun.
This is it.
I think my mistake was going over to the left there because she took a few hits which were kind of unnecessary. There we go. This is looking a lot better this time.
The Fawn speaking.
Definitely looking a lot better for us this time. There we go. That's yeah, we got it. We've got to have it, surely. I feel like if I manage to mess this up, that is a skill. I'm just going to heal, just because I've said that, and obviously got very low health-wise.
That was rough.
Finished.
Well, I got a bit intense there. Freedom! God damn. I feel like I'm becoming a millionaire in this wasteland. And let's quickly pick up the scrap. Can we get the pistol ammo? No, we cannot.
Thank you, child.
What happens now?
I have learned much from the root. I will aid you. We will fight it together. First, I must rest. Look there, the wall. There is a path beyond. Find the path. Then seek me out among our
Ugh,
kind.
this ain't good.
In the place you call...
I'm bleeding out in this cutscene.
I know the way. We shall meet again.
That was rather stupid of me. I should have made sure we were full health first.
All will be answered in due time.
Cool. We've got 4 trait points. Oh, Mother's Blessing. Tell you what. Make it a bit interesting. I will let you pick what we do with these 4 points we've got. So we've got, obviously, you know, all these bits. Which category should I put them in, do you think? I don't know why my mic keeps peeking out like that. I need to have an investigation into that tomorrow. But yeah, what should I put the points in? Entirely up to you. I'm just going to start exploring. Oh boy, we got some reading to do. Let's see how much I butcher this. 26th of March 1973. The dreams are getting worse. Last night I was hunting... So 2 in big one. Let me quickly do that before I forget. 2 in endurance and 2 in vigor. There we go. Let's get to reading this. So yeah, 26th of March 1973. The dreams are getting worse. Last night, I was hunting this family in the woods outside town. I could smell the tang of their fear. I liked it. I craved it. It made me run faster, giving me a rush pleasure as I jumped, then plunged my claws into their sucking chests. I woke up screaming. I wish I could say they were screams of terror. I'm not sure. My screams woke the others. Little Nadia cried. Nadia? Nadine even. Jesus, I am dyslexic as fuck. Little Nadine cried. Andrew asked what was wrong. I told him Nadine had a bad dream. That's what woke us. I'll tell Andrew. I will. I just need time to process this. 14th of February 1974. Dreamed again. Pack of scavengers north of the highway. Their lookout took a break and we killed them in their sleep. I witnessed the slaughter from a dozen angles at once. Didn't scream this time, but woke in tears. Not entirely sure my tears were for the scavengers. 1st of November 1974. Had a dream. I was hunted last night. They tricked us, baited us like animals, but I saw it first. They directed 2 of us towards the bait, while the rest held back in the shadows. They thought we sprung their trap, but they sprung ours. With each of their deaths, blissful heat surged through my body over and over again, continuing even after I woke. I wasn't just watching this time, not just feeling what they felt. I communicated, I helped them, I did it, and it felt good. 3rd of May, 1975. I had a clutch of humans hiding out at in a hospital. They weren't ready. Their screams tasted like honey. We murdered every last one of them before the bastards could even reach their weapons. Oh god, what the hell is happening to me? 1st of January 1976. Rereading these entries, I'm scared of myself, of what I'm feeling, of what I'm wanting. Nadine's learning to read now. Gotta keep this journal locked away. Can't have her or anyone stumbling upon it. 15th of December 1988. Had a new dream, not like the others. I crawled out the ground, lifting myself up until I was 10 stories high. The human weapons couldn't do more than tickle me. I smashed their buildings to rubble with them inside. It's real. I know it. We've never seen anything like this, and I think it knows about us. About me. It's coming this way. 16th of December 1988. I told Andrew about the thing in my dream. He's sure it's not real, but he doesn't know. I haven't told him most of my other dreams, how they felt. He can't know. He won't trust me, but this monster has killed dozens, hundreds of people somewhere up north, and it's on its way here. I have to do something. 23rd of December 1988. A stream of refugees came into the city today, spouting stories of a towering behemoth that levelled entire buildings. Andrew and I shared a look, fear blatant in his eyes. He grilled me in my dream then. How big was the monster? Does it have any weaknesses? How long before it gets here? I wish I had more answers for him. I only really know one thing. We can't beat it. Not with anything we have. 24th of December 1988. I've been thinking, what if I could get in their heads? I mean on purpose. The Root knows about Ward 13 the same way I know about them. My dreams connect us both ways. What if I can use that? What if I can fool them? Hide Ward 13 or convince them it's been abandoned or... Ugh, but there's so much I don't know about this connection. I've never used it except when I'm asleep. How do I do this? 25th of December 1988. More refugees. The behemoth is getting closer. If these survivors are to be believed, it will be here within a fortnight. Merry Christmas, I guess. We're all gonna die. Unless I can figure something out. 27th of December 1988. It's worked. God help me, it worked. We fought off some Root today, and I found myself alone with a Root devil bearing down on me. I could feel what it felt. Its rage, its desire to end me. But if I could feel it, then it could feel me, right? So I reached out to it in my mind, tried to shove my emotions onto it. My love for Andrew and Nadine. We need to survive. I need to survive, and the devil hesitated. And I didn't just feel that one devil. I felt all of the Root, a million minds thinking as one. I could hear them speak to them if I wanted. Then someone came over the ridge and blasted the devil to splinter. But it worked. I can do this. I can save Ward 13. 28th of December 1988. Andrew wasn't crazy about the idea. He thinks we can fight the behemoth, but he wasn't in the Root's head. He didn't see it. We can't beat it alone. 2nd of January 1989. We're running out of time. Lookouts saw the behemoth outside the city. It's worse than even I thought. My dreams are getting worse too. It knows me now. Tries to talk to me. It's calling me. Andrew doesn't want to talk about it. Not the dreams, not my plan, nothing. Makes him angry. I know I can save them. We'll die if I do nothing. 5th of January 1989. It's in the city. It's coming right for us. I'm going to the old church. The Root's thick there. I gotta go before Andrew wakes up or he'll stop me. Andrew and Nadine, if you ever read this, I hope you understand how much I love you. As crazy as I've been these years, seeing the Root, feeling them, I'm still and always Evelyn Cedar Ford, your wife, your mother, and a founder of Ward 13. I will do anything if it means you'll live. They have to be stopped. Nothing else matters, even if I have to become one of them. It'll work. I know it will. I can hide the ward from them, push them some other way, confuse them. I don't know what will happen to me. I guess if you're reading this, then it worked. You're alive. It'll all have been worth it. I love you, Nadine. I love you, Andrew. And I'm sorry. So the root mother seems to be, if I've understood the lore there correctly, seems to be one of the founders of Ward 13, which is cool. To be fair, considering I'm not a very good person when it comes to reading aloud, I'm impressed by how little I am fucking it up. Ooh, we got more shinies. I see that purple hide in the corner. Don't you think you can hide from me? Ooh, sniper rifle. So how does this...
Over there!
Oh, there's a ping? Oh god. Oh my... I'm embarrassed that I've only just found out that I can switch shoulders. I think I might stick with a powerful double tap LT. Oh, okay, actually, I might... I'm going to switch between them situationally. I'm not going to just rule off the sniper there. So I guess we're going this way? No, we came from this way, didn't we? We're going this way. Let's make sure we reload our pistols as well. Pistols as if we've got multiple. The singular pistol. I see the light. I'm going to the light. Dead end. Well, not a dead end, but like a little wall to block us and guide us in the correct way that they want us to go. Not a problem with that. And we got some sort of barricade here. And through we go. Kincaller's Bell. The ancient subjugation of the Rin has evolved into a... I could have probably read that had I not got thrown off by it opening and closing. Just 2 seconds. We're back to being full ammo, full health, full healing items, and I hear enemies. So let's test out this sniper then. So it's double... I'm on my pistol, that's why that's not working. So it's double press and then... Okay, I like that. I don't like it, I'm shit with it. Back over to our upgraded shotgun. Now, did these guys drop us any money? They didn't. I think we head down here then. We're being shot at. What is it with people shooting at me when I just want to explore? Oh, well, I found the guy shooting at me. Okay, so that's them both dead. I find myself in this style of game, I never use the consumables, like the ammo pack, for instance. probably won't ever use one of them, but I'm picking them all up. I don't know what it is. I don't think about them when I actually need them. I think that's where the like the issue comes in with them. They're just not something that are at the forefront of my mind. It's like I think I beat Elden Ring the first time without using a single consumable other than the one that gives you the... Oh god. Okay, there is full damage. Other than the one that gives you like the ring fragments. I'm trying to figure out which way it is trying to like push me so I can sort of fight against it a little bit and do a bit of exploration. I say fight against it, that's kind of the wrong way of describing it, but so I can explore. I don't want to just go nothing but main path. I want to see stuff like this. The shiny. The Burden of the Gambler. A ring. Disables weak spot damage bonus, increases crit chance by 15% and 25%. And crit damage by 25%. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to take that off for now, but we'll keep it there as an option. We're not going to sell it. I just feel like headshot bonuses sort of thing are very good. It mainly comes down to how does it feel to use and how is it in actual practice sort of thing. The ground around here is absolutely destroyed. Fastest draw in the West. I said fastest, not most accurate. Just saying. You got a little bit more scrap there. Gonna keep on. It's very difficult to tell where the main route is. To be honest, like, I do that myself when it comes to some games. The worst game for me watching, when it comes to wanting to reinstall, is every time I watch someone play Factorio, I'm like, I really want to go and install this, but at the same time, I need to make sure that I go to bed for work. I can't be up playing that for 17 hours a day, making sure that the factory grows. There is just some games where, no matter what, when you watch them, it gives you that urge to play them. You're tanking a little bit of damage, you're new. I feel like I just had a bomber right behind me. Okay, so this is a traversal area. Let's loop back round, see where this takes us.
That was rough.
So here's a question for you then: would you say that Remnant is one of your favourite games, or just one that you like quite a bit? If it's not one of your favourites, what game is your favourite? I know I'm hearing someone over there. Yeah, I see him. let's get out the sniper. That's the pistol. That's why it's not zooming in. Like that is such cool enemy design. This feels... No, it's all good. I was saying, would you say Remnant is one of your favourite games, or your favourite game? If it's not, what would you say your favourite game is? Also, hey, Holloway. That man just appeared out of nowhere. Wizard. I actually am not minding the sniper right now, you know. Let's go back over to the shotty though. Let's also heal up. We don't want to die again. We want to play a little bit safer here. It's all fun and games until we die like an idiot. Knowing me, it would be me walking off the edge of a drop going, oh, I can survive this. Immediately turns into a pancake. Oh, wow. Yeah. I know what that's like when you've dedicated that much time to a game. I think I've got 2 games which are in the thousands, probably. I know one of them definitely is, which would be Gary's mod. I used to play the hell out of that when I was younger. Still play it from time to time nowadays, but nowhere near as much.
Come on!
Right, and there is another guy out there. I thought there was. There's 3 out here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I still stick my head back on it. Like, probably, I play like maybe once a month, just because it was like one of my most played games as a kid. But it's sad to see the state it's in now, where a lot of the game modes that I used to play a lot are all abandoned. I think there's only still one game mode that I used to play that still exists, and even the same server I used to play still exists, actually, for that fact. Right, some fucking Silent Hill style stuff there. Free Toman trait in the ward. I'm not sure. Tell you what, I'll try and find a crystal and head back there in a second and we can have a look. So, as I say, I'm really just not sure. Also, I saw that lore book or that lore board early on with the teleporters. Is that an actual thing, I wonder? I've been exploring like all these upstairs of a building in the hopes that I will just find a teleporter, because teleporters are cool. I like teleporters. I'm thinking what I might possibly do tomorrow for Halloween, I might play a horror game as a one-off stream sort of thing. If I've got any that jump out at me as something that's not too long but not too short, and try and finish that in one stream so everyone gets to watch me shit myself. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to, as I say, find a crystal. I might go through that transport part, not transport, what do you call it? The stage change, and we'll see what we got there. Because that's bound to have a crystal at it. Although we've got another stage change here, or is this the one we came from? This is a different one. Tell you what, we'll go through this one. That's a bush that I'm running into. At least it wasn't George W. There we are. Let's sit down at the crystal. And we're gonna return to the ward. And this is classified as a dungeon, apparently. Oh, there's a whole ping radius thing. Oh my.
That's a negative.
There's emotes. Oh my god,
All right.
I didn't even think about holding down the button to test that. So where is it I'm going in here then? Find the secret thing that you're saying about? I imagine it's probably around by the reactor, if I had to take a guess. Although, just 2 seconds. These people are absolutely going to kick me out of the ward. Why have we got nowhere to store stuff? Oh, just the crackhead new person destroying all of our crates. Don't worry about it. That's the reactor. B2. Floor with the lab. I think that's where I've started heading. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Oh, the keycard. I knew that would come in handy. That's why I looted it. I completely forgot about it, but that's why I looted it. No one authorized to access. Hit any key to continue. Electronic mail. Security protocol update. Due to recent events, we'll be amending our security protocol to require additional photo ID check upon entry to Ward 13. Entry will still require use of personal security cards. However, an additional ID check will be performed upon entry to the ward. All security officers will have been notified of the change, and the new protocol will take effect immediately. I feel like this is going to have some lore down here for me to read as well. Oh. Oh boy, we got a lot here. Oh boy. Okay, Eureka, it's taken us months, but we finally reconnected a dreamer to Gabriel's world. Subject 2419-1 is online. The new bonded entity is vastly different from the previous one. Visual recordings are dim, but audio is greatly enhanced, so much so that our equipment cannot accurately record all of it. The new Guardian is belligerent towards the inhabitants, malicious even. I suspect it shares memories with the previous Guardian. consciously or not. Sorry, I was having a moment there. I could not think of what that word was. It knows what the Fuzzies did and treats them accordingly. Fascinating. Physical expedition. Sounds like the high-ups are planning an honest-to-God physical expedition to one of the worlds. Commander Neville has requested all operations managers to submit our recommendations. Given the things we've seen since bringing Casa online, the Guardian, the root creatures, the massacres, I think it's obvious what our stance has to be. June 20th, 1968. Casa's equipment is going bonkers. It keeps resetting itself to a specific set of parameters, not just the dreaming harness, but the recording equipment, diagnostics, and even life support. The effect seems to be coming from Casa herself, but none of us understand how this is possible. Per procedure, we've tried to sedate and reboot Casa, but that has proven to be impossible. The system ignores our commands for sedation. Reg tried physically administering the drugs, of course, but the system automatically applied a reversal agent. I'm concerned if we try to overpower the system, we'll end up killing the Dreamer. On the other hand, that may be our only option if this feedback loop doesn't resolve itself. We'll continue our observations for now, but after what happened with Gabriel and Clementine, I'm worried. They're everywhere. The root creatures from Casa's world. We were unprepared. How could we be? They attacked so quickly. Reg is dead. So many are dead. We've lost contact with wards 16 and 17, maybe others. Those of us still alive have locked ourselves in Casa's room for now, but it won't be long till we're discovered. What the hell is happening? The Dreamers. They're after the Dreamers. They've killed all but Casa already. It's just a matter of time. Except they aren't pounding on our door. They must know we're in here. If they're after Dreamers, why would they leave us alone? Unless... Oh god, it's Casa. She's the gate. That's what I have to do then. We don't have any choice. If we leave this room, they'll slaughter us. And if I'm wrong, well, one more dead Dreamer won't matter much. If we're all dead. Abandoned. It's all done. The systems fought us at every turn, and then the root creatures began pounding at the door as if they knew what we were trying to do. But it's over. She's dead, and the roots are still out there. We're preparing to make our final run for it. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll die if we stay here. Asgard's Dreamer was in a feedback loop too. We'll have to tell them. If I was right about her being the gate, then file corrupted. Email draft. Wait for it to all go through. Dearest Reg, I know you've been dying to learn what the government's been doing since I moved in to Ward 13. There's so much to tell, I don't know where to start. The red crystals weren't anything we thought, Reg. They're not power sources at all. They're conduits through space itself. I know I wouldn't have believed it either. Wait until you see what they're doing. They've connected test subjects, Dreamers. They call them to some kind of guardian entities in other worlds. I don't mean other planets, I mean parallel worlds, side by side with Earth. But completely inaccessible, apart from the crystals. Ford and Harsgard, you remember Captain Ford there? He was the recruitment official who visited us at the university. Have a few Dreamers on atoll offshore, and preliminary reports sound like fairy tales. Fauns, goblins, and even magic. Of course, it can't actually be magic, but it certainly feels like it based on our current understanding of physics. It's hard to explain without being able to show you, Reg, but they won't let that happen until your transfer goes through. I don't even know if they're going to let this letter out, to be honest. It's fine. I'll show you everything in person when you arrive. Our ward already has 2 Dreamers connected. I'm supervising activation of a third. In a few days, Gabriel, they'll call him. Though, I get the feeling it's not his real name. I can't wait to see what he sees. Start investigating one of those worlds for myself. We're on the verge of something amazing, Reg. There's so much more to the universe than anyone thought. Even Einstein. What wonders might be out there, just lying and wait for our discovery. See you soon, Belinda. Am I hearing fireworks at 12:30? Jesus Christ. Subject 4219-1. Preliminary observation and findings. Author Dr. Belinda Marsh. Operations Research Analysis Manager. Ward 13. Abstract. Commander Neville has asked for recommendations on which world should be chosen for our first physical expedition. Subject 2419-1 is the second dreamer bonded to the so-called Fuzzies world, but the world has changed drastically since the loss of the previous dreamer. With a new guardian entity, a new invading species, widespread alterations to the world and inhabitants, it is fair to say that it is no longer the Fuzzies world, and it is highly dangerous. It is my recommendation that we do not send a physical expedition to this world at this time. Keyword: Subject 2419 Gabriel Casa Dreamer Fuzzies Root Creatures. Background: last year, Subject 2419, known as Gabriel, died in the Dreamer's chair when his guardian entity was killed by the inhabitants of his world, informally known as the Fuzzies. The Fuzzies were intelligent and warlike, yet they were caring towards each other. We still do not know why they turned on their guardian. In February of this year, we were finally successful in connecting a second dreamer when Subject 2419-1, herein referred to as Casa, bonded to what appears to be a new guardian in the same world. We have found feverishly gathering data. Jesus Christ. We have been feverishly gathering data ever since. I don't know why I'm so bad at reading. Preliminary findings. Casa's world is almost completely unrecognizable from before. Gabriel observed what appeared to be a massive living organism populated by small fur-covered creatures called Fuzzies. Casa, however, sees a world covered in root-like growths with little of the original landscape visible underneath it. Fuzzies are rarely seen at all, at least not alive. The world is now populated by new violent species of creature, and it is unclear where this new species came from. We saw no evidence of them in Gabriel's recordings, but they have eliminated a large percentage of the former population in a very short time. The new species appears to be plant-based, bearing a resemblance to motile trees or roots. These creatures are violent and destructive, actively hunting the Fuzzies, slaughtering them, then leaving the bodies behind while they hunt more. We believe that there may be more Fuzzies alive in hiding, but given the ferocity? I turned into fucking Sean Connery there. Ferocity of the root species, is unlikely they will remain so for very long. Conclusion and recommendation: I believe the Fuzzies will not survive without some kind of intervention. However, I cannot recommend that a human scouting party visit Casa's world at this time. It is likely that the root species will treat us the same as the Fuzzies, and given the speed and the ferocity with which they fight, a lone scouting party will not stand a chance, even with modern weapons. For now, I believe it is the best that we continue our observation to learn what we can about this new species before engaging them. Then that's just system diagnostic again. Is this something I get to listen to? Yes, but no. So was that a new trait? When characters level up, they receive a trait point that can be used. Yeah, okay. Elder knowledge. Okay, so that's just XP boosts. I don't really think I need XP boost. I'm gonna go for a... Oh, that's range damage reduction. A bit more stamina. And a bit more health. Always stamina and health, I think. As I say, probably going to come back and bite me the way I'm playing, but... And we got a fuse here. And that is a quest item. It's no surprise that the extra using the ward power, and there's always surging and knocking out the various panels. The engineers that design the system use the system well, blah 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 blah. Now, does the fuse go down here is the question. Are we able to rewind it? No. Oh, hello. Mr. Hidden item. Oh damn, we need to really clear out some of these dead bodies. I know this area's been locked off for a little while, but come on, we can't be leaving dead people lying around. That's how you get diseases, even if they are like dead by a few hundred years or 70 odd years. And we got another terminal. So we're going to look at the log. There is a few errors. Let's have a look. Yeah, file corrupted. File corrupted. File corrupted. Cool. So we're going to go for note. Once you get done looting, you end to go to B3. Okay. I'll head down there as soon as I'm done with this. Subject 2409 is online. Vitals are stable, but we're receiving no visual information, and the audio consists of only a low persistent rumble, interspread by seemingly random series of clicks. Attempts to find a pattern in the clicks have so far been fruitless. I'm convinced they're nothing more than signal noise, perhaps errors in the recording equipment amplified by the dreamer's subconscious, or perhaps there's no signal at all, and we've never tested what happens when Dreamer connects with nothing. Most likely, Dr. Harsgard read the runes wrong, awaiting confirmation. Ward 16 reply. Harsgard claims he's not wrong and suggests we continue monitoring. We will only do so if, as we'll do so. I need to stop reading in a minute. My brain is burning out on reading. Claims he's not wrong and suggests we continue monitoring. We'll do so if only as CYA. Looks like we're stuck here for a while. Unless that was Sia, which is a possibility. Doctor, it sounds... I'm going to call it that person the doctor. The doctor heard a change in the audio last night for about 20 minutes. Starting at 02:11, I heard some kind of singing. That's the only way I can think to describe it. It was on top of the regular rumble and clicks. I left the tape in your office for review. Also, be advised, I may have seen an anomaly on video as well, a brief, very faint pulse of light during the time of the audio anomaly. It may have been an artifact on the screen, though, or even my imagination. It was very late after all. Light show. Hell, I owe Harsgard $10 for about 2 hours on April 6th, 1966. Subject 2409's visuals lit up like a goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off with no pattern we have yet discerned. Colours varied but remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. Approximately 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency, and by T160 they had ceased entirely. Audio was unchanged during this time. Finally, we have proof this dreamer is connected to something. Asgard is never going to let this drop. I'm going to have nightmares about these things. Log AC. In this room, please keep the air conditioner on at all times. The dreamer's entity lives in a frozen world in some places, colder than any recorded measurement on Earth, and seems to reflect aspects of that bond. In particular, she shows physical signs of discomfort at temperatures above 55 degrees. Those working in this area are encouraged to wear layers. File corrupted. Minor abnormality. The Guardian came across a clutch of orphaned Polus. Apparently they had been lost in a blizzard, but the effect on Clementine was unexpected. Her noradrenaline levels dropped, and her body showed signs of lacrimation, I think? I'm not too sure, sorry. Most of the team believes the Guardian, the Dreamer, or both were saddened at the discovery, but we have no record of Guardians ever having or eliciting emotions. If only we could record emotional states somehow. It's unfortunate we can't speak to the Dreamers without waking them, that we can't wake them without loss of the bond. Honestly, the amount of reading, I'm enjoying finding out a lot about this world though, and trying to like piece together the story, which is why I'm doing so much reading here. Like, normally I would not do anywhere near this much, but it is too interesting to read through it. Oh god. New procedures. FYI, per Commander Neville's orders, we have sedated Clementine until her noradrenaline levels return back to normal. I guess this is now standard operating procedure whenever a dreamer exhibits any potentially unstable behaviour. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford. After what happened with Gabriel and Harsgard about to connect a new dreamer to this clawbone entity, I'm guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. They did a really good job with the world building in this. Like, the last major story game I really played, I did Evil West about a week ago, but the last like big story game would have been Assassin's Creed Origins, and like experiencing the difference between Origins lore and the lore in this is ginormous. Someone please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone. That's the third time we've had to reboot Clementine this month. Last frame. Disintegrated at all. Rather, I think she shifted somehow, that she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor. Unfortunately, as to why, I only have conjecture. Reviewing Clementine's final tapes shows and in the very last frame, in one darkened corner, you can this be Clawbone. Harsgard always described this unknown entity in fantastic terms, but what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought his dreamer online at approximately the same time Clementine disappeared. After all, and as I said, conjecture, but you know what? I think that should be the noise for corrupted data in every game I play from now on. Just random gibberish. Ooh, we have a dead body. My concern here is that doesn't look like it's been dead for very long. Look at the feet. Maybe not that close, but those feet have a lot of skin on them still. I'm gonna read this terminal. If this was a horror game, I'd get jump scared. Also, I really want to test this again. I know I've already tested one. So glad that they're not explosive. Okay, we've got 4 things to read here. Gabriel. The dreamer known as Gabriel, subject 2419, is online. Data's coming fast and we can deal with it. Gabriel's bonded entity guards a literal living world. Some kind of massive biological organism that houses the guardian within it. The ground is flesh and responds to stimuli. The air is thick with moisture. The breeze shifts slenderically, like breathing. The inhabitants of the world are equally fascinating. Small fur-covered bipedals, which we've dubbed fuzzies, for their resemblance to the creatures from H.B. Piper's novels. They appear to be sentient. They have no spoken language, but they build tools and structures from their bone-like growths found throughout their world. These observations are preliminary, of course, but they're so exciting. A new species, first contact. What revelations might we uncover? The fuzzies have been acting strange. At first, they had a kind of god-worshipper relation with Gabriel's entity, but we've recently seen signs. We've recently seen signs of fear and distrust. A few even threw rocks at their guardian. Could Gabriel's bond have somehow caused this? We've been very careful to observe only, not to interfere, but maybe the fuzzies detected some subtle change we could not predict. Too subtle for us to notice, yet strong enough to cause a violent reaction. That seems implausible. A minority of my team is concerned this will affect our experiment. Our team member is worried Gabriel himself might be in danger, though. I've seen no evidence that Gabriel's vitals have been unaffected by the random attacks. A more valid concern is that the very act of observing is affecting what we observe. That may be valid, but it's not reason enough to wake the dreamer. Not yet. Gabriel was attacked today, or rather the Guardian was. We're combing our records for any sign of provocation on our part, but so far we have found nothing. Gabriel's been completely passive, allowing the Guardian to act independently. Most likely, whatever's happening predates Gabriel's bond. There may have been more calls from the team to wake Gabriel, still a minority, but there have been many more calls. It's true that the heart rate rose briefly during the attack, but there have been no other signs that the attack affected him in any way. I've ordered observations to continue. We will see this through. Subject 2419 has been declared dead on Sunday, April 3rd, 1966. His guardian was killed and his body consequently suffered a cardiac arrest. We lost input immediately. Needless to say, my team is devastated. And yet, this presents exciting new information. This is the first time a dreamer has died in the chair. Tragic though Gabriel's death is, it proves the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we knew. Research in the fuzzy world has been put on hold for now. Our previous observations and these log entries will be transferred to another room for study while Gabriel's chair is prepared for the next dreamer. I know we'll be back. There's so much to learn. What happens when a world's guardian dies anyway? Where am I heading now? Door. Locked door. None of those. Okay, so we want to head back and we want to head down. Oh god. And down, I said, didn't I? B3. What was B3? Research, wasn't it? Yeah. Fuse box. Do I have to activate that to go through the doors? Yes, I do. Oh, and fuse inserted. Nearly did a stupid and didn't turn the fuse box actually on. Oh. Okay. I'll trust you. What happens if you don't deactivate it, out of curiosity? I'm assuming monsters attack you, or does it just run out of power? Or there's loot behind the fans which kicked in. Ward 13, Master Key. I am the captain now. Oh, that's a weird looking room. Got a little call center over here. Like, how many TVs? Jesus Christ. Considering this is in like the 60s, that room must have been worth so much money. Sorry, really random thought. Can't smash the mirror. Okay, I need to go turn the power back on and we'll be back to read that in a minute. And a Tome of Knowledge. I'm really impressed with the sound design as well. The footsteps echoing, I thought they were, but at the same time I also thought I was kind of just losing it a little bit. I never really had it to begin with. But I thought I was losing it a little bit more. Let's go turn this fuse back on and read that computer. Well, at least we can say one thing's for sure, though. I don't have a career as a narrator. I really kind of want to run into the spinny blade, see if it kills me. Gotta love a little voice crack there. Thing is, I already know it will kill me, but the temptation to run into it is there. Let's read this first before we just turn a random key. Oh, we can't. Okay. Okay, we can't read this. Let's go back up a floor, go to that door that was locked, and see if that doesn't give us the key to come through here. You know what? I'm willing to do it. Oh. I have never been so disappointed that a game doesn't let me kill myself in my life. I am actually saddened by that. Nothing like becoming a bit of red mist. I had a moment there. I was like, I've gone too far. So it was through this door. I don't know why I didn't just jump through the window this time. Apparently this time I decided to come here while I was civilized. Ward 13 master key. Let's see how many more dead bodies we find. Submachine gun. A log book, which we will read in a second. And some slurp. From Mark Klinger. Date the 21st of July 1967. An explosion in the research knocked out the circuit breaker in the north wing. The ward is running on backup power, but repair crews have been dispatched. Patients remain stable. No major incidents. Main power is 22nd of July 1967. Main power is restored, but security camera 12 is offline. I sent Smith to check the cabling, and he has reported that the lines were fried. I filed a service ticket, WO 178512, with maintenance. 1st of August 1967. I'm a little on edge. There was an incident with patient 2923, Clementine, last night. She was agitated, like she was having a bad dream. The doctors and nurses were scared. Something about PSK levels being way off the graph. It took 3 orderlies to pin her down. I can't say for sure, but I think I saw a microscope fly off the table and hit one of the orderlies square in the back of the head. No one threw it. Damn thing just shot off the table. The orderly is in the med lab. 27 stitches. It could have been worse. Much worse. 13th of August 1967. Dreamer 2923 was at it again this evening, started around midnight. The patient was moaning and crying in her sleep. It wasn't long before the crying turned to screaming. The medical crew rushed to the room. The orderlies could barely keep her down. Never seen anything like it. How does a 16-year-old child have enough strength to take on 3 fully grown men? Doctors were yelling at the nurses to sedate her, but the tranquilizer didn't take effect soon enough. They finally managed to strap on the restraints, but the patient thrashed around so much she broke her right forearm. Broke her damn arm against the straps. And down we go. Okay. So, I want to find that key. I wonder if there's any other locked rooms in here that the master key for Ward 13 works for. Or if it's just that one. I doubt there would be any more down here, because I feel like I've explored all of down here at this point. So if I go up a floor, that's down. Have a quick look around up here, and if I can't find anything, we'll get back out there and have a bit of a explore of the world again. Okay. That's a wall. I'm running into a wall. I have just turned successfully into a fly. Or a bee. Actually, bees are useful. Let's go back to the crystal. Touch the shiny. I'm going to return to the last checkpoint. Thank you for telling me about those. I would have completely forgot about that key card if it wasn't for you, by the way. Appreciate that. I've got a trait point available, which I think Warrior. Not going to put too many points into Warrior, but enough. Now entering the Gallows. Boss fight? This feels like boss fight. God damn.
Over there.
Yeah, see, I usually find like those sorts of perks in games usually aren't very good, so I try to avoid them because of like bad experiences. But are they actually is it an actual good skill in this game? Like, does it have a meaningful impact, would you say, on how leveling up goes? That wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, attacking a suicide bomber face on like that. Shoot that one. Beat that one. Also get stabbed slightly. Survive the metamorphosis is the current objective, by the way. I'm going to heal for safety. Oh, Jesus. I played that way too close. I was not expecting his gun to deal that much damage. Would you say it's worth like sort of chucking like maybe 2-3 points into it, but no more sort of thing? If I keep doing it like this, I am not going to survive the metamorphosis. Two enemies remain. Hold up. And is this possibly death number 2? just about made it. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, I can see that. A 5% XP boost, actually. But especially if you chock them in quite early on in the game. What the hell are you? Hold up. I get to dress up like one of them? Well, that's cool. That makes me kind of want to make one, but at the same time, I feel like the damage that I get as a benefit from my current armor is too good. I don't even think I've got enough Luminite crystals to make the full set, which is a shame. Let's quickly traits. Let's chuck a couple points into Elder Knowledge. Why not? This feels like nothing. So this is a dungeon, isn't it? Not like actual story, but it's like a side little thing. Let's see, how many would it take? It's 2, 5, 3. You know what? To hell with it. It looks cool. Let's see how I look wearing it. At full health, gain a regrowth stack every 3 seconds, which increases total outgoing melee weapon and weapon mod damage. Stacks 10 times. Taking damage removes 1 stack. Regenerates 0.334 health per second. I actually quite like that armor. I am gonna rest up at this bonfire, then we're gonna leave here though, and try and progress on a little bit. Yeah, so this seems to be the actual area. So we've got 2 choices. We can go all the way to that place at the north, which might be another dungeon, or we can go to this place on the right. I'm thinking, which is a worrying thing to do for me, but I'm thinking I'm going to go to that place all the way at the north, and what we might do is we might do that area. If it's side, like, then we'll call it after that. If it's main, we'll go until we get to the next boss fight, because I do need to call it there for the stream for today soon-ish. So if I set a hard goal for myself, I'm happy with that. Oh god. So how I was saying about if I don't heal myself, I would end up falling to my death. I know that obviously I wasn't low health there, but case in point, I love taking full damage in games. So we're going back around where we've already been. The detail on these buildings, by the way, is just... I still can't get over it. Because this is what, a 6-year-old game? 5-year-old game? It's got to be around that sort of ballpark, I swear. Run, run, run. Oh, we got another one of the shielded guys. Oh, and I'm being attacked from behind. This is why you don't just run past every fucking enemy. Unless it's a boss rush. Boss run even, not boss rush.
This ain't good.
Oh god. That enemy has dealt so much damage. This looks interesting. And one checkpoint coming right up. Squid looking thing. The Tangled Pass. Okay, I do not trust this. Okay, I now trust it. I did the age-old check of shoot the hell out of it. If it doesn't die, then you can trust it. We got a blowing up guy there. Blowing up, blowy up guy. Yeah, I'm having fun, Shadow. I've died once so far. Technically, I don't think it's a proper death. It was just I failed the wave defense in the church, so it gave me a "you died" screen. But I've put it on the counter. I'm a man of my word. You died screens are what count, not anything else. You've missed a lot of me just reading. Oh god, no! Yeah, a lot of me just reading like lore books, terminals. I feel like I've spent most of my time today reading more than shooting, to be honest. But I'm just sort of doing this little area until I get to the next boss is what I've said, and once we've done either the next boss or the next little side thing, that's where the stream will be calling it for the day. To be fair, the lore is interesting, and I'm trying to, like, as I say, I'm trying to guess sort of like how long after the end of the world this all takes place. Oh, shiny. Takes place. I really am a magpie sometimes. But the fact that I literally stopped mid-sentence to say, "Ooh, shiny" there. What are you? Simulacrum? I read about you earlier. I can't remember what you do. I think you're a crafting material. Oh god. Ah. Okay, we don't like you. You're throwing explosives at me. That's not called for.
Come on.
And I've not seen that enemy before. Oh, Jesus. I've also decided on the noise for when I see corrupted text, so that's always a good thing. I think it tickled Colbot. I think go through this over here. This will probably lead us to the promised land of loot. Gunslinger's Charm. I've not had a charm yet. Increases fire rate by 15% and reload speed by 20%. Oh my... Yes. Where have you been? Well, obviously right there, but... Where have you been? That is insane. I love it. That didn't go as badly as I was expecting, the guy that was spawning the shields. I keep pressing the wrong button there to switch to my pistol. Oh, I'm thinking I might need to go and upgrade my weapons again soon. I'm feeling like my damage is starting to drop off a little bit. Then again, I did take off the starting armor, which made me deal, obviously, very good damage early on. Not seeing any more shinies in here. And let's head through. Where are we now? Are we somewhere where we've been before? We are not. Now entering the artery. Oh. Closed down cinema. Men's tailoring. I wonder what films they were showing in the theatre. Or if it is an actual theatre. We have a crystal coming up, so what have we got here? Is this a dead end? No, there is a boss up ahead. To be fair, I don't even know what my current objective is actually. Hold up. Am I able to check that somehow? The root mother claims she wants to help me. She told me to meet her back at Ward 30. Except how does she know? Okay, so I needed to be in the ward, not just out here running around like an idiot. And then again, it's not really running around like an idiot when it's exploration. I am furthering my looting capabilities to not die as quickly. Let's put back on the scrapper stuff for now, see if that makes the guns feel better again. Not that they were feeling bad, but just... they weren't dealing the same level of damage, it felt like. Just try to figure out if it was that severe. Mangler does what it says on the tin. It is definitely trying to mangle me. Shotgun range. Oh. You want to be sick? This is how you're sick. You spin around us? Okay, you don't like my advice? I'll run away. Goodbye. I won't give you any more advice. Leave me alone. I said I won't give you advice. Leave me alone. Death number 2. Has that updated on stream? Just want to double check this. Where's mouse gone? Cool, we have updated on stream. As I say, it definitely did what it said in the tin. It did mangle me. Can't accuse it of false advertising, that's for sure.
Here they come.
mean, this is immediately going a lot better. And then I have to open my mouth and nearly get killed immediately. Oh, we're going to hide behind the tree. Try not to get mangled again. Oh, it's dead. I got it. I got a hollow seed. Interesting. Valuable resource harvested from mangle that can be used to forge a powerful weapon mod. It's buzzing and humming like a beehive. Whatever's inside wants out bad. I'm going to see if that woman thing has turned up in the ward. We'll listen to that little bit of dialogue if so. And we will probably be calling it there for the day, everybody. As it is nearly 1:30 in the morning. I apologise again about the technical issues that happened at the start of the stream today. Okay, yeah, this just has taken me back, hasn't it? Yeah. We've gone straight back to where we were. Now I just need to find a travelly area. Which, if I'm not mistaken, by how the rest of the game has functioned so far, I would continue, but it's just, as I say, it's so late at the minute. This is probably going to be the game I stream at the minute on probably Wednesdays and Thursdays, as they're my days off work. I'll update the stream schedule to show a more concise time of when I'm actually streaming, and if I'm not mistaken, I set the command up correctly. If you want to be notified of when I go live, feel free to join that Discord server there, and it has a little ping every time I go live. I'll be doing an extra stream tomorrow as I've got a day off work. So hopefully that will either be a bit more of this, or it might be a horror game. I'm thinking Alien Isolation isn't meant to be too long, so I might play that because I've never sat through it from start to finish. Possibly do like a mega stream. That is just the commander up here. That is... two people in there. That's the traders, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, these two are the traders. Let's see what that mod was, and if this woman
Thanks a lot for
tells me.
There's no way bringing a human root
Didn't mean to
hybrid
click A
into the
there.
ward could backfire on us.
Let's trade.
All right then.
Seed Cooler. Summon a root hollow that deals 50 damage per hit, lasts 30 seconds, maximum of 2.
I've got work to do.
Intriguing. Also, she did mention the human root hybrid, which again is good. That means that she is here. Just where are we hiding? There we are.
You have arrived at last. I feel much more myself. And less. No longer root. No longer human. It is age you seek. A road you pursue. You must find the one they call Founder. He alone knows the path you seek. But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth.
What is the labyrinth?
It is a crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth. as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you.
Thank you, I will.
Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive.
I'd like to see what you can upgrade.
Much, but I can offer this.
So, oh, a simulacrum is used to upgrade the dragon shard to give me more Estus uses or more health. Yeah, charge is increased by 1.
The portent returns. Have you anything of the root for me?
I have more questions.
I have lost much since the war began, but I have gained much in return.
Jesus Christ, now that's a reference and a half. Were you human once?
Dreams only, faded and tattered. The founder, Andrew, and I were together before the root. Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer.
What is the root?
Cessation, the harbinger of silence. The root seeks serenity. Among ashes, either they fail, or we will.
Why did you join the root?
A choice I made long ago. I thought it would turn the tide, but tides cannot be turned by thought alone. Desperation made me, child. It will make you as well.
What is the keeper of the labyrinth?
A gatekeeper, a protector, one and the same. The root stakes a claim that must not be. The keeper alone stems the flood. But for how long?
Is the keeper a god?
What makes a god? Power is relative, worship fickle, creation is common, precious. You can believe the keeper trades no stock in godhood, bound only by timeless duty.
Tell me again, how do I find the labyrinth?
Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you.
That's all for now.
This may help.
Didn't mean to go into the store there. Alright, so I'm gonna head over to the crystal. We're gonna give it a little old touch. And then after that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch scenes here. Bear with me, sorry. So we've had 2 deaths today, though. That's not bad at all. 2 deaths in, I want to say, about 5 hours. Again, very happy with that. So let me just do that. And we're going to call it there for the day, everybody. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully I will see you guys next time that I am streaming.